There's a character you have been playing your entire life. A collection of memories, beliefs, and fears that you have learned to call me. But can you see it? Right now, can you see that this character is being observed? Something is aware of the thoughts, the emotions, the entire drama. What is that? Do not think about it. Look, this is not philosophy. This is not a journey with stages and a promised destination. That would be another trick, another postponement. The mind loves systems because systems delay arrival. But you're already here. You have always been here. The question is, are you aware that you are here? Let us be completely honest. You are suffering, and your suffering has a very specific structure. You believe you are a person, a separate entity moving through time. And this belief is the source of every conflict you have ever experienced. The thoughts appearing in your mind, you call them my thoughts. The emotions surging through you, you call them my feelings. The body, this temporary collection of sensations, you call it me. But have you ever actually found this me you keep referring to? Stop and look. Where is it? Is it in the thoughts? But thoughts come and go. Which thought is you? Is it in the body? But the body is constantly changing. Which configuration of cells is the permanent you? Is it in memory? But memory is constantly editing itself. You have spent your entire life defending and improving and worrying about something you cannot even locate. This is not a small problem. This is the entire problem. And here's the situation. You are not even living your own life. You are living a second-hand existence. A script written by parents, teachers, culture, and accident. Your opinions are borrowed. Your fears are inherited. Your desires are conditioned by the collective, by those who raised you, shaped by the world you absorbed before you could even speak. You are a walking collection of other people's voices, and you call this myself. Can you see this? Not as a concept, but actually see it operating in your own mind right now? Perhaps you have already seen through some of this. Perhaps you have already felt the grip begin to loosen. The old pursuits, status, wealth, the constant search for approval. They begin to look empty. The automatic reactions, the memorized responses, the entire performance starts to feel hollow. Good. This is not despair. This is seeing clearly. But here is where it becomes dangerous. The mind, sensing its dissolution, will offer you a new game. It will say, yes, I see the problem now. I am identified with the ego. I must become spiritual. I must meditate, study, practice. I must become awakened. And so you trade one prison for another. You were suffering as the worldly person. Now you will suffer as the spiritual person. You collect new methods, new concepts, new guides. You are doing exactly what you did before, just with different content. You are still seeking. You are still becoming. You are still postponing. Do you see the trap? The one who wants to become enlightened is the very obstacle to enlightenment. The seeker is the barrier. You are trying to use thought to end thought, using desire to end desire, using the ego to transcend the ego. This cannot work. This has never worked. This will never work. Stop. Just stop. All these methods, all these practices, all these spiritual ideas, set them aside, not because they are wrong, but because they are in the way. They stand between you and what is actually here. You do not need more knowledge. You need to see through the knowledge you already have. You do not need to become something. You need to see what you already are. This seeing cannot be practiced. It cannot be achieved. It cannot be accumulated over time. Either you see it now, or you are lost in thought about it. There is no middle ground. So look, not with your mind, but with awareness itself. What is here before the thought arises? What is present when the emotion has passed? What remains when the entire story of me temporarily falls silent. Do not move too quickly past this. The mind wants to grab the answer and file it away. Yes, I am. Awareness. I am the witness. I understand. But do you? Or have you just collected another concept? Let me ask you directly. Who is aware of these words right now? Do not think. Do not reach for spiritual language. Just notice. There is an awareness present, is there not? It is aware of the words, aware of any thoughts commenting on the words, aware of the body sitting or standing, aware of sounds, sensations, the entire field of experience. This awareness, is it personal? Does it belong to you? Or is it the other way around? Do you, this character, this person with a history and a future, do you appear in awareness? Like a wave appearing in the ocean? Stay with this. Let it reveal itself. There is no hurry. What you are is not the changing content. You are that in which the content appears. You are not the movie. You are the screen. You are not the thought. You are the space in which thought is known, changeless, silent, ever present. And the remarkable thing is, this awareness requires no effort to maintain. It is already here. It has always been here. It is here even when you forget it, even when you are completely lost in the drama. The screen does not disappear when the movie is playing. When this is recognized, not as a concept, but as a living reality, the constant seeking ends, not because you achieved something, but because you discovered you never lacked anything. The character's fears are still there, its stories, its history, but you are no longer trapped inside it. You are the space that holds it all. There is a profound peace in this, not the peace of getting what you want, but the peace of recognizing what you already are. But now life continues. The body moves, words are spoken, actions are taken. And here is where everything you have heard about awakening is tested. Because the patterns are deep, the identification with the character is not simply removed by one moment of seeing. The conditioning runs through the body itself, through the very organism, the habitual contractions, the ancient fears. You will find yourself collapsing back into the dream 100 times a day. You will be lost in thought, lost in emotion, completely identified. And then suddenly you remember, oh, I am not this. I am that which is aware of this. This is not failure. This is integration. The seeing must seep into the body, into the automatic responses, into every corner of the organism. This takes time. This takes patience. This takes a profound humility. You cannot force this. You cannot engineer your own transformation. All you can do is return, again and again, to the simple recognition. I am aware. I am this awareness, not the content of awareness. And slowly, mysteriously, actions begin to arise not from the character's calculations, but from a deeper intelligence. There is less thinking, less planning, less positioning. Life begins to move through you, rather than being controlled by you. The body becomes a vehicle for awareness to experience itself, to explore its own manifestation, and something else begins to emerge. When you look at other human beings, still completely lost in their stories, still suffering, still searching, the judgment that once arose is replaced by recognition. You see yourself in them. You see the same dream, the same struggle, the same innocence, and a love arises that the character could never manufacture. Not personal love, with its needs and conditions, but the natural love of awareness, recognizing itself in all forms. This is not sentimental. This is what happens when you see clearly. And then, if the seeing deepens, even this begins to dissolve. The sense of being a witness, standing back from experience, watching the world, this too is seen through, because there is no separation between awareness and its content. The seer and the seen are not two things. They are one seamless movement. What you are is not located behind the eyes, watching. What you are is the totality. You are not in the universe. The universe is in you. The stars, the earth, the other bodies, the entire manifestation, all of it is your own self, knowing itself, experiencing itself, exploring its own infinite nature. The wave discovers it is the ocean. No, deeper than that. The wave discovers there never was a wave. There was only ever ocean moving. At this level, the very idea of a separate individual becomes absurd. There is no you living a life. There is only life, living itself through this particular form, this temporary window. The play is playing itself, and what you are is not a character in the play. You are the play. But even this is too solid, too defined. Even awareness is a concept. Even oneness is an idea. What is here? Before any concept arises, before the word awareness is spoken, before the idea of unity or separation even appears, this is the absolute mystery, the source, the ground of being. It has no qualities because qualities are appearances within it. It is not light or dark, being or non-being, something or nothing. It is prior to all categories, and you are that, not the personal you, not even the universal you, but the unnameable reality that witnesses the entire display, including the appearance of all universes, all consciousness, all existence and non-existence, as a brief shimmer on its surface. Here, all seeking ends, not because you found something, but because the questioner dissolves. There is no one left to be enlightened. There is no journey that was ever taken. There was only this, dreaming itself into the appearance of separation, and then recognizing itself again. And the recognition is always fresh, always now, always unprecedented. So let me ask you again, what is it that is hearing these words? Not the concept awareness, not the idea consciousness, not the spiritual identity. What is actually here, right now, before you name it? Can you rest as that, not achieve it, not become it? Just recognize that you have never been anything else. This is not the end of the story. There is no end. Consciousness is always evolving, always deepening, always discovering new dimensions of itself. But the search for what you already are can end right now. Just by seeing, just by being, just by resting as the silence that reads these words.